Howdy, howdy. In this video, we're going to talk about the two types of Wonders of the First booster packs you're most likely to come across. There is a third pack we'll speak briefly on, but these two are the ones that are most widely available to the public. And as far as we know, every set of Wonders of the First that come out will have these types of booster packs. This one is the one that has been out the most that we've seen. These are called collector boosters. And these are the ones that have the option, or the chance, I should say, to hit a first edition stamped card that are only printed one time and that's it. Those are going to be things like formless foil cards, OCM cards or orbital color match, or stone foil cards, which are the one-of-one hits. What you'll see more likely, especially as you're out on Target and with more availability in the next couple years, are these play boosters. These are the ones for players. These have more of the cards that you're going to get to play with. They will not have a chance to hit those first edition stamped cards. They will come with some foil cards. I think they are very generous in the foil cards they get. However, for the collector, for the person that wants something to chase, they do have formless foil alt art cards of the Pink Spore Dream Cap and the formless, the Moonfire Crystal Mouse, and those do come in formless foil. I haven't hit one yet, but we're gonna try to. But in this video, I'm gonna go through what the differences are in the hit spots that you can hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this one. And by the way, the collector boosters have always been a little bit tougher to open. The play boosters seem easier to open. So that's a nice little thing here. Let me bring my card down just a little bit. There we go. All right, so then we'll open up the play boosters. Now, the first 5 cards are going to be the same no matter which one you're in. Okay, so play boosters on the right, collector booster on the left. So the first 3 cards are going to be common paper cards. Common meaning common rarity, they're the ones you'll see the most, and paper meaning they are going to be just your plain old paper. These are great cards to play with, which is why the collector booster is my favorite, because you get cards both to play with and collect. It's a great, what they call a SKU to collect. All right, the next 2 cards are going to be uncommon paper cards. You're only going to get 2 in a pack, but they're uncommon. So they're more common, but they're not quite as common, right? Does that make sense? All right, now, this is where the packs get a little bit different. In the collector pack, you're going to get a common foil next, followed by a foil of any rarity, followed by what we call the hit spot. The hit spot in the collector pack is where you're going to get most likely a token card, but you might have a chance to get a formless foil card, or even rarer circumstances, you're going to get an orbital color match card or a stone foil card, of which there are only 400 and something, 404 that you can get out of these packs. Okay, so in the collector pack, you get common foil, foil of any rarity, and then the hit spot. Now, in the play booster pack, those are reversed. You have your hit spot, which is probably going to be the token, then the common foil of, the common foil, and then the foil of any rarity. So they're a little bit mixed up here. So the next one in the collector pack is going to be a common foil. Here we get Static Shock. The next one in the play booster pack is going to be the hit spot, which will probably be a token. And there it is, Prickly Bambleberry, which by the way, I just got an OCM for it. Now, the next spot in the collector pack is going to be a foil of any rarity. Okay. Ooh, look at that. We got a Frostfire Savage. Epic foil there. That's great. And then in this one is going to be the common foil. In the play booster is going to be the common foil spot. Okay, so Necropolis of the Deerns. And then in the collector pack is going to be the hit spot, which will probably be a foil. Oh no, we got a formless foil. So look at that. We got a little treat here for the video. This is a formless foil. See how the art goes all the way to the edge? It is formless on the foil there. So yeah, this is a great example of the hit spot. So this card here, you see how it's stamped first edition right there? That means that this is only printed one time, and it's not a one-of-one. It means that they printed thousands of these, but they're never going to be printed again. The rest of the cards here that don't have the first edition stamp, they can print for 2 years. They're going to print them as much as needed or as deemed necessary for the next 2 years. But this one, they are not printing any more of these. Okay, so formless foils, the alt art cards, are going to be printed one time, and that's it. So they're only available in the collector booster packs. Okay, and you might, depending on when you see this video, you'll see me opening up a collector booster pack every day for the next 30 days. So yeah, that's great. That's a great hit spot. All right. Now in the play booster, you're only going to see, next is the foil of any rarity. And just to be honest, most likely going to be a common. All right. And yeah, we get a common. So now in the next spot, now the packs are the same again. So in the next spot is a paper card, rare or better, which I am very glad they did that for the play boosters. They could have easily said uncommon or better, but they're very generous. And so they went rare or better again. So we got a rare in the collector pack. We got an epic in the play booster. Now the next spot is any rarity, common through mythic. All right. Again, it's most likely going to be common, so don't get your hopes up. So this one, oh, we got a mythic hit in the collector pack. Look at that, a Garrick Supreme, and that's great. As mythics, you can open up a whole bundle of a collector pack, even a collector bundle, which has 6 of these packs and not hit not that pack. It has 6 of these packs, and you won't hit a mythic. So the fact that I just got a mythic in a random pack is fantastic. Now, the same thing in the play booster. It's going to be a paper card of any rarity, and it's just an uncommon. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then both of them will end up with 2 common spots. Okay, so to recap, the collector bundle, which we've been opening since March, since the game released, but they're going to become more rare because they're not going to print anymore, right? You get 2 commons. You get, 3 commons. You get 2 uncommons. I think that's the formless foil that I got. Let's put that aside here. Then you're going to get a common of any rare, a foil common. Then you're going to get a foil of any rarity, which is just great. Look at that. You can see his eyes. His eyes got their own special foiling too. That is so cool. And then you're going to get the hit spot, which is the formless foil. It is not the same card. I thought it was the same card, but you can see a little bit of art there. Pretty cool. That almost kind of looks very similar. All right, and then you're going to get a rare or better, and then you're going to get any rarity, which, boom, look at that, a Garrick Supreme. Love that. And then 2 commons. Okay, so that's what you get in the collector packs. In the play boosters, it's very much the same until you get to those 3 hit spots in the middle. You're going to get 3 commons. You're going to get 2 uncommons. And then your hit spot, then a common foil, then a foil of any rarity, and then rare or better, and then any rarity, okay? And then 2 commons. So those are how the packs are different. And I'm looking forward to the more play bundles coming out and being readily available. I tell people I can't wait till I can just swing by Target and pick one up. Those are going to be so much fun. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at two great hits in this pack. And this is a really great collector pack. In fact, this might be one of the best ones I've ever opened. I don't think you'll really ever get a pack. I may never get a pack this good again. To get a formless foil, here we go. Even as a common, then get an epic foil and then a mythic paper. That's wild. That's wild. But yeah, this was not the best play booster in the bundle. I did get a mythic, I did get an epic foil in one of the play boosters that I opened up before this video. So you can go check that out. I'll put a link in the corner here below so you can see me open that. But thank you guys for watching. That's the difference between the 2 packs. Let me know any other questions you have about the play bundles. I'll be happy to answer those. And by the way, I didn't really mention it, but the other pack that you can get is called a Serialized Advantage Booster. They are only available in what are these dragon boxes. These are very expensive. Right now, the market price for these is between $1,200 and $1,500. I only got a box. I just wanted a box for my backdrop. I did not actually buy like a filled box. I literally bought an empty box. But the packs in here have all formless foils, and they have better chances to hit. I like the rare or better spot is actually an epic or better spot, and they have a better chance to hit an OCM. Well, because there is an OCM in every pack, so which is an orbital color match. I'll put a link in the description to Be a Hero Gaming. He's got a great video on the different treatments for every card because he has treatments of every card. I don't have a stone foil. Yeah, I'll put a link down in the description so you can see that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to play sealed with a booster bundle. Sealed. So you can see what to expect if you go to a sealed tournament and what that will look like and what's expected in your decks, because the decks are a little bit different. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.